So look at what we have here. I hope you guys can see it. I hope my camera is focusing. This is the beautiful parcel we are going to be unboxing. And I think there should be a drum roll for this one. Let me sit upright. It's taking my sleep away from me. If I remove my glasses, you guys will be able to look into my eyes and tell me that you need sleep. And that is the anthem my wife sings in my ear almost every morning. Babe, you are not sleeping well. You are not resting well. You need to find time to rest. You need to find time to sleep. And honestly, I wish I can. Hi, fam. You're welcome back to my podcast and my channel. If you are new here, my name is Daniel Gandonu. I am called and inspired to help young people find answers to some of life's toughest questions. And we do that by, speaking to each other, sharing ideas, revelations, insights, both scriptural and, physical. And I'm excited to be here, and I'm glad to have all of you here again. Thank you so much for coming around, and thanks for all the support you've been giving me thus far. Thanks to all the subscribers. I think we're at 180 subscribers as we speak. That wouldn't have been possible without you guys. So if you are new here, please feel free, be relaxed, make new friends, and I hope you find every time my moments spent here fun, educating, and inspiring. In today's video, we're going to be speaking about a topic that affects almost every young person. Every day we are faced with this phrase, chase your dream, chase your dream. They say it in church, they say it at work, they say it in school. You find it everywhere on social media. Almost every inspirational book you read points you in the direction of your purpose or your dream. And that is what we want to talk about in today's video. The topic of today's video is the cost of our dreams, or the cost of chasing our dreams. And I'll tell you what inspired that topic in a bit. But then before we dive into the detail, I must tell you that this video is going to be divided into two parts. The first part, of course, is going to be our unboxing. I know you guys are excited to hear that. We're going to be unboxing this beautiful parcel I got few days ago. I think last week or 2 weeks ago or thereabout. It was delivered to my doorstep on a Monday morning by one of my best friends, and I was like, oh, and I'm super excited, and I can't wait to share or unbox it and show you what is in it. Of course, if I tell you that I'm unboxing it for the very first time, I'll be a liar. I've unboxed it. In fact, I've used one of the items, in fact, two of the items in the box already, because I couldn't wait to explore. But then I felt like keeping everything back, and as you guys are my family now, anything that concerns Daniel concerns you. And since the parcel and the gift was intended and sewn or gifted to this podcast, I felt like every member of this podcast should have an idea or a hint of it. That is why I've decided to bring it to the family, so you guys can bless it then before I go back and start or continue using it. So, and then the second part of the video, that's what the first part will take, the unboxing. Then the second part of the video is going to be focused on, of course, speaking on the cost of our dreams. And before we dive right in, I want to ask you guys, what do you think of this new setup? Like, do you guys like it? I used to sit just behind my workspace, and but now I have my workspace behind me, and I want to know what you guys think. Do you like it? Is it better than the first one? Because I feel like I want to make more conversational videos. And just sitting on that desk makes me feel like, I don't know, it makes me feel somewhat comfortable. Maybe not for the shots, but for videos like this, I feel like I want to be closer to you guys. I want to be more comfortable and relaxed. I don't want to struggle. I don't want to, be held in one position. I want to be able to, of course, be comfortable. And that is why I decided to choose this setup. So let me know in the comments below what you guys think of this setup, and if you want us to continue using this one. And also, secondly, I know you guys would be wondering, then why are you not wearing your mesh? I'll tell you all about it. That's one of the costs of chasing your dream. The mesh actually makes me very, very hot, even with all the fan on, and I don't have an AC in my apartment at the moment, so it makes me very hot, and I sweat a lot when I'm on it. So I just felt like, let me do away with it. Let me wear something lighter, and I'll allow aeration, and that is why I decided to choose this soft shirt. So without further ado, let's dive right into the topic of today. This topic is a very interesting one. Like I said, it affects almost every young person. Every young person that has a sense of purpose, every young person that knows that God created them for something, bigger than themselves, would at some point in their lives think about their dreams, and not just think about the dream, but think of how to achieve it, which is of course can be explained as how to chase it. And most of the time when people tell us to chase our dreams, there are some things they don't tell us. And it is at the point of chasing the dream we'll now be like, oh, like this is overwhelming. I know a lot of people that started chasing their dream and they got fed up and just quit. They just quit and say, oh, see, I'm not gonna do this thing again. Not because they don't want to continue chasing it, but because the sacrifices and the cost can be overwhelming. And that is why it is important to calculate the cost before chasing our dream. And so next time somebody tells you go ahead, or okay, but so when next somebody tells you to go and chase your dream, you have to relax. You don't have to jump. Don't dive into the ocean of your dream immediately. Take some moments back to conduct an introspection or on where you're coming from, where you are, what you have, and what you need to chase that dream. And that is what this edition is going to be about. I'm going to be exploring or I'm going to be exposing some of the things that I have encountered on my own journey to purpose and chasing my dream. And purpose of course is another big topic, and I can promise you guys that that is going to be the emphasis of my next video. I'm going to be speaking on purpose, and I want you guys to look forward to it. So the cost of chasing our dream, like chasing our dream can be very overwhelming. For me, from my own point of view, I would say that it's taking a lot from me. I'll be honest with you guys. It's taking a lot from me. It's taking my personal life away from me. It's taking my sleep away from me. If I remove my glasses, you guys will be able to look into my eyes and tell me that you need sleep. And that is the anthem my wife sings in my ear almost every morning. Babe, you are not sleeping well. You are not resting well. You need to find time to rest. You need to find time to sleep. And honestly, I wish I can. Not that I'm underestimating the place of rest, but people like us, we don't even consider 24 hours enough, again, and we are constantly on our toes into the midnight trying to continue doing the things that we love to do, the things that our heart yearns. And when someone like my wife tells me to rest, I feel like, not that she doesn't understand, but it's just so impossible for me to sleep when there's a lot of things to be done. And I believe many of you watching this video resonate with that, and you have the same feeling. And I'll say that it's a struggle. To be honest, it's a struggle. It's taking away almost everything from me. It's taking away my finances. It's taking away my family time. It's taking away my rest. It's taking away, a lot of things. And I can say that for many other people, chasing their dreams can cost them different things, or cost us different things. For some people, it costs them their religion. For some people, it costs them their savings. For some people, it costs them their relationship. For some people, it costs them their mental health. And how do we continue, how do we continue chasing our dream despite all these things that it costs, and still not burn out, and still not be frustrated, and still not quit at the end of the day? And it's a question I'm throwing open to you guys. I would like you guys to share your opinion, because I'm at that point that I just can't stop, because I'm passionate about this. But trust me, if I could stop, I will, because I would prefer to choose an easier life, a better route. I would prefer to do something else with this time I'm spending making this video. Even if I don't have anything productive to do, I'd rather enjoy my FIFA. I'd rather enjoy playing FIFA than sitting in front of this camera, doing multiple takes, trying to get the words right, trying to get the atmosphere right, trying to get the lighting right. And eventually sometimes you might just have to start all over, because just at the point of perfection or excellence, you just figure out that something went wrong, and it might just turn the whole thing off for you. And it's really a struggle. It's really a struggle that I wish we can get a perfect answer to. And if I'm to mention the things that, I've mentioned some of the things that chasing my dream has cost me. one of it that is so painful is my money. It's costing me a lot of money. Now, when I talk about my dream, I'm not just talking about this podcast. This podcast is just one of the things I do. I do a lot of things, guys. I do a lot of things, and that is why it's so difficult to manage your time and shuffle between. Oh, I forgot we're going to unbox this stuff, so I'll just leave the unboxing to the end of the video since we already started speaking on the cost of our dreams. So it's costing me so much that sometimes I'll ask myself that, ooh, talo ranche, why do you have to spend this much, on this when you can save the small money you are earning, and do better things? I just want you guys to guess, how much do you think it cost me to set up this YouTube channel? I just want you to guess. Put it in the comments below how much you think this whole setup would cost. Just try. Tell me how much you think it costs to set up this small YouTube home studio. And if I'll be honest with you guys, without specifically calculating the cost, because if I want to sit down and calculate the cost, I know it's going to be more than. But I can tell you that this current YouTube setup costs or is worth close to $3,000. Yes, I am not. It's not fallacy. I'm not trying to exaggerate the numbers, because I can count the number of things I got while I wanted to start this podcast. I had to get a second camera. I had to get tripod stand. I had to get lights. I had to get what is this thing called? Teleprompter. I had to get a whole lot of things, and I was like, why do you have to spend this much on this when you can just spend that money? Even if you don't have anything to do with money, just travel somewhere and enjoy yourself. But that is what I feel purpose and our dreams does to us. It inconveniences us, and the inconvenience is actually comfortable. I don't know if that makes any sense. So, and the essence of this video is just to remind us that our dreams are expensive. Our dreams are costly. Our dreams will not come like fairy tale. Anything you would want to do, anything God is laying in your mind to do, anything you are inspired to do, either for yourself, either for your family, either for your community, either for your church, either for your country, will definitely come at a cost. And I want you to also know that chasing our dreams sometimes costs us our life. Yes, it costs us our lives, because speaking of the likes of Martin Luther King Jr. and many great heroes we read of, that has retransformed retransformed mankind. These are people that were willing to die for their dreams. So the question is, are you willing to die for your dream? Is your dream worth dying for? For instance, I say I've not been sleeping. I can't even remember the last time I had a 6-hour sleep. Not because I don't love sleep, not because I don't prioritize rest, but I just don't have enough time. And little do I know that it is killing me. That's the truth. It might not kill me immediately, but it is killing me. I'm not as healthy as every other young person out there who is getting enough rest and who is paying more attention to their health. So I just want us to know that the essence of all of this video is that it is good to chase our dreams, but before we dive into that ocean of dreaming or executing our goals, it is important for us to sit down and calculate the cost. Now, calculating the cost will now give us the options of, okay, do I have to what are the alternative forgone? Economics speaking, what are the alternative forgone? What can I do away with? Because if I'll be honest with you, I'll tell you that after I'd spent so much setting up the studio, I figured out that there were many things I got that I didn't need. Like, I got the teleprompter, and my teleprompter costs, I don't even want to tell you the amount it cost, but I have not used it for once. I got a second camera because, I wanted to do all this camera switching, podcasting that these professional podcasters do. And I can tell you that even since I started my podcast, I've been using just one camera. So if I'd calculated the cost before I started, I would have known the alternative forgone. I would have known what was, to be prioritized, and what could be, what I could let go. And those are the factors we need to put in place. And also, the time management. It is not a beauty. I'm not proud to say that my dreams is costing me my family time, and many other things I'd like to do. But I feel like those are the things we have to start paying attention to. Though the Bible says that the glory of the youth is in their strength. We feel like, oh, I can jump up, I can jump down, I can fly, I can dive. But at the end of the day, Yorubas will say, "Araluma Fabosi." That means everything you do, no matter how young you are, will eventually tell on your body. So, guys, I hope you guys got the message. And what are the ways to navigate these costs of our dreams? These things that cost us while we dream or while we execute them. What are those things that you do that helps you, achieve that life dream or life work balance? They used to say the life work balance, but in our own case, we say the life purpose or the life dream balance. So what are those measures you've been able to put in place as a young person that helps you, strike a balance, that helps you, chase your dream and still not burn out, that helps you chase your dream and still not, have any part of your life lagging behind? So I look forward to your comments, and until I see you next time. Oh, of course, we'll dive into the unboxing now. And what else am I supposed to say that I've not said? So, of course, watch out and look forward to my next video. In the next video, we're going to be talking about purpose, what purpose really is. I know many people has different perspectives and definition of purpose. Many pastors have different definitions of purpose. We've read many definitions of purpose, and that still leaves us empty. Leaves us empty in the sense that no matter how much we achieve, we still feel like, am I doing enough? Is this my purpose? Have I achieved my purpose? So in the next video, I'm going to answer that question from my own perspective on what I think purpose is and how I feel purpose should be perceived and and pursued. So now let's quickly dive into the unboxing. Woo! This video is very long, and I'll try my best not to make it longer. So look at what we have here. I hope you guys can see it. I hope my camera is focusing. This is the beautiful parcel we are going to be unboxing, and I think there should be a drum roll for this one. Let me sit upright. So I'm not going to tell you who gave me these gifts. So I'm going to leave hints in the video. So anybody that gets, I'm going to mention it eventually. So don't let us do that. So now let's go into unboxing Denyo More Than a Name. Like, this means so much to me. The fact that my name means more than just a name, more than just a name to, the people around me is so much fulfillment. And even before we started this podcast, I've always been getting gifts. The mesh, this podcast mic. Yes, this podcast mic was gifted to me. The mesh I use was gifted to me. My mug was gifted to me. A lot of things that, I have a frame of Denyo. Maybe I'll show you guys in subsequent videos. I have a frame or a digital art of Denyo that's one beautiful artist, one of my friends pasted and gifted me, during campus day. So I've been getting lots of gifts even before I started this podcast. And the reason why this one is, I wouldn't say most special or more special, is because every item in this box has a story to it. Every item in this box has a story to it. So without wasting much of your time, let's quickly go to the unboxing. So in no particular order, let me show you the first one I have here. I got a pen. The person who gifted this to me knows how much I love pens. I love journaling. I love writing a lot. And thank you so much for gifting this to me. I don't want to mention your name. Of course, I will do eventually. And the second thing I got in this gift is a wallet. This nice brown wallet. And the story to this was that far back 2016 or 2017 or thereabouts, while I was preparing for this life I'm living now, I wanted to, I'll tell you guys the full gist later, but just to paraphrase, I was selling pepper soup at some point when I wanted to venture into photography. I didn't have money. I didn't get so much support. So I felt like, what are those things I could do that will now inspire people to help me? So I decided to sell pepper soup. So one of those days I was selling pepper soup, I lost my wallet, and you cannot imagine what I lost in that wallet. So after I lost that wallet, I made up my mind that it was going to be the end of the road for me and wallets. And ever since then, I've stopped using wallets. But the person who gifted this to me felt like, come on, it is time to, forgive the past and Teshinba Dani, Amantunguni. That means when a horse throws you on the ground, you still climb the horse back. So this is the note that came in the gift box, and this was the person that delivered it to me, Lola Stores. I'll tell you more about her. Then I'll read this last. This is the last thing I'm going to read to you guys. Then another thing that came in this box is this beautiful journal. I love journals so much that when I get beautiful journals like this, I feel like not writing anything in it. I feel like not using it. I feel like just leaving it like that. And you can see my name is beautifully inscribed on it. Dayon, more than a name. I love this thing so much. And the last but not the least in this box is this beautiful flask, water flask. You can see it. That's my name on it. Customly made for me. And if I tap, okay, let me remove this this nylon. So now if you look at it, you can see it has a thermometer reading, temperature reading on it. So if I tap it, it's going to show me the temperature of the contents of this flask. So that brings us to the end of this unboxing. But before we go, let me quickly read the notes that came with it so that you guys can have a clue on who gave it to me. So let's go. All right. Heart. Knowing you is God. Getting married to you, you guys already know who sent it. Knowing you is God. Getting married to you is better than walking. Okay. Getting married to you is better, and walking this path with you is the best. Thank you for yielding to God, and I promise to support you any way possible. Cheers to a new beginning. It's a birthday gift, came 3 months after. Love, your number one and forever fan. So you guys know who sent this box by now. Her name is Jlo. Jlo means love, which I coined out of her name, a Badagry name, Mao Jlo. So marry from your tribe. Actually, that's the last advice I'll leave. Oh, I forgot one more thing. Yes, a cufflinks came in this box as well. The story of this cufflinks. I said cufflinks is a very long one. But in summary, I can say that I have 3 cufflinks in total. But because of how very careless I am, I've lost a pair of each one of them. So anytime I go out, I actually wear 2 different pairs of cufflinks. And my wife wanted to change that narrative, and she gave this to me. So guys, please comment below and say something beautiful and awesome to my wife for me. Until I see you next time, don't forget to subscribe, like this video, share it with any amazing young person in the world, and until I meet you next time, or until I see you same time next week, keep doing everything you'll one day need. I love you. Thank you for staying to the end. Bye.